Good evening, gang. How's it going? What is going on, guys? What is going on? Who do we got in here? Gustavo, Jason Huffman, of course. Legion of Boom. Untold Stories, Doge Musk. Welcome. Lord Dadbod. Yes. Let's shake off the cobwebs and let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Thanks for coming. Friday Night Live. We got a lot of fun, interesting stuff to talk about. New subscriber, thank you. Michael Riviera, Sabrina Sullivan, Brandon Gephardt. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Right on. All right. So, yeah, top of the story tonight, guys. Billy Markus breaks his mysterious silence from the public with an awesome interview with Upshot this afternoon. Now, Billy's been active on Twitter, but he has refused interviews up until just very recently with this, guys. It was an incredible interview, in my opinion. And one I encourage all of you to check out when you're not tuning into yours truly, of course. Billy revealed himself to be, in my opinion, an incredibly chill, down-to-earth, friendly, relatable dude. He honestly just reminded me of someone I'd be good friends with or something. It was also interesting to hear many of my suspicions about his thought process confirmed. Many things I've talked about here on this show. He walked away from Doge in 2015, not because he didn't believe in Doge, just because he was flat broke and sold all his coins for basic living expenses. He said initially he created a Twitter. This is funny, and this is another thing I suspected. He said he initially created a Twitter just as a rebuttal to the people that were always harassing him, asking him to cap the coin, put a hard cap on it. At that time, it was a cap he was no longer owned, let alone had anything to do with anymore. However, after engaging with the community more, he expressed, he began to have a change of heart and even began to become very engaged in promoting Doge and what it stands for. Now it seems like he's all in. These are things I talked about extensively in the past, and they're all thoughts that I assumed were going on. They're all things I assumed that were going on. So it was really enlightening to hear it come out of his mouth firsthand today. Yeah. Looks like you guys have done a pretty good job about pressing that like button, so thank you. Another piece I found interesting about this interview was Billy Markus revealed that the only Dogecoin he currently owns has been donated to him by the Dogecoin community. He currently owns 100,000 Dogecoins. And that's pretty good. But considering he's the primary creator of Dogecoin, I personally don't think that's enough. I just don't think it's enough. So I'm personally donating some Dogecoin to him tonight after I'm done streaming. His Doge wallet address is on his Twitter bio. I think he deserves it. Latino Savage, welcome. Celeste, welcome. Mr. Fox, welcome. Unicornucopia, Justin Barton. The Underdoge, welcome. D-Man69, welcome. Northwoods, of course. We got the crew. We've got the dream team up in the hizza. Can I get to 200 subscribers tonight? I think it's likely. I think it's probable. We're at 198 right now. 2 more to seal the deal. Every day, I've been streaming for exactly 1 week now on this channel, and every day we get a little bigger. We expand a little more. So, to all of the folks jumping off the Doge train, this is someone's expression on Twitter earlier today. To all of you who have been jumping off the Doge train, and I've been noticing a bit more of it lately, I think it's quite probable that Tesla is going to accept Dogecoin. I also think it's quite probable that there will be Doge integration in the Tesla Doge supercomputer. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just simply wait. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just to simply wait. And I was going back and forth in a friendly debate today on Twitter about people that were former coin holders and who either sold their coins or they just don't think that Doge is going to make it. You know what I say to those people? Again, to recap, December 1st, Dogecoin was sitting at a fraction of a penny. On December 1st of this last year, just a couple months ago, Dogecoin was sitting at a fraction of a penny. Do you remember December 1st? I remember pretty clearly. It wasn't that long ago. So I don't want to hear it anymore, how Dogecoin is done, how Dogecoin is over, how Dogecoin is a dead end. Like, what are you people talking about? Furthermore, Doge is backed by either the wealthiest or second wealthiest and one of the most brilliant, powerful men on the planet. It's his favorite coin. Do these people really think Elon has no further plans for Dogecoin, but to simply tweet out about it every now and again? Do they honestly think that? Do they honestly think? I'd say the chances of those people, if you honestly think that, I would say the chances of you being wrong considerably outweighs your chances of being correct. I would say their chances of being wrong considerably outweigh their chances of being correct. Welcome to the chat. If you haven't pressed the like button, please do. It's the number one thing you can do to help this channel get up in those YouTube algorithms. It takes a split second of your time, doesn't cost you a dime. I appreciate it, folks. Appreciate it. All right. Next story. The Doge Racing NASCAR is coming back. This was announced today. It's not over. It's not done. Stephen Parsons last said he would probably come back sometime in the future. He didn't know when. He suspected within the next couple of years, but it's coming back already this July, guys. That's very exciting. It's super great. And it looks like the Doge NASCAR team is turning into a regular thing, guys. Looks like it's turning into a regular thing. Stephen Parsons seems like a heck of a guy. His father is also a NASCAR racer. He's pretty young. I think he's like 22 or 23. Young guy. Great guy. So that is going to happen on July 15th. And the more we can get that name out there, the better. And it's a doozy, man. This car looks great. It's a Dodge. It's electric blue with black and gold trim. Larry Ramirez, Steve, when was the first time you heard about crypto and what are your thoughts? The first time I heard about crypto was about 6 years ago, and I got in about a year after. I didn't know how seriously to take it at that time, but as someone who's always been a bit of a futurist, it intrigued me, and I thought it had potential, but I wasn't sure how much. And I would say I dabbled in crypto for the last 5 years, and only in about the last 2 years I really buckled down and took it seriously and started following it very closely and avidly learning a lot about it. I do think it's the future. I do think that I don't think cash fiat's going anywhere, but I think that crypto will be just as popular as the credit card option eventually. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So this Doge car is looking hot, you guys. So if we can improve, if we can get Mr. Parsons into that top 5, that would do wonders. That would be awesome. Just a moment. I'm tweeting out the link to this live stream. All right. Yeah, he is great. He's a great guy. Elon tweeted. All right, let me get on it, guys. Let me get on it. Of course, that's got to take priority. So Elon tweeted like a meme of a transformer with a transformer that transforms into a, let's just say, a robot that looks very aroused. And it's prefaced with, check out our new crane. Check out our new crane. Good times. That's so Elon. That's so Elon. Thanks for the update, guys. What a crane. That is one throbbing crane. Alrighty. So, next story, guys. Snoop Dogg, otherwise known as Snoop Doge. Well, he currently has a Snoop Doge meme pinned at the top of his Twitter profile. And just tonight, he tweeted this out. You definitely gonna be able to buy my NFTs with Doge. You heard me. Coming soon. Snoop Dogg, aka Snoop Doge, still 110% on the Doge rocket. And I guess he's coming out with some NFTs, and you'll be able to purchase those NFTs in straight Doge, ladies and gentlemen. It's nothing but a Doge thing, baby. I remember his first single, his first breakthrough single, should I say, with Dr. Dre. That's how old I am. And it's a 187 on an undercover cop. And he just had that real sleek, low-key G-Funk delivery. And he's pretty much maintained that vibe, even though the genres have kind of stylistically changed around him musically. He's really kind of kept that same flow and delivery. The D-O double G, yes. Well, now it's the Doge. He even did a rap cameo on a Katy Perry song. You remember that? If it pays, he's got the phrase, baby. That was probably about an hour in the studio. Lay down like 20 seconds of bars, and he's out and collects that money. Can't say you blame him. Can't say I blame him. Guys, if you appreciate what I do, and I don't have Super Chat yet because it's still a small channel, but you can tip via Streamlabs. It works the same way. You just pop in a few bucks and say whatever you want to say, and it pops up on the screen. Hold on, I'll get you guys that link in a second. I'm a little running behind tonight, so you gotta just forgive me, guys. I had a real busy one. All right, next story. Congress escalates pressure on tech giants to censor more, threatening the First Amendment. In their zeal to control over online speech, House Democrats are getting closer and closer to the constitutional line that they haven't already crossed it. I watched a little bit of these hearings, and they were unbelievable. They were wild. I couldn't believe what I was hearing coming out of some of these Congress people's mouths. And when I understand when I talk about these things, when I kind of flirt with political subjects, I'm not approaching this from a left-right angle, okay? I'm just approaching this from a common sense, just unbiased thing. And if these were Republican Congress people doing this, I'd be railing them just as hard, I assure you. Glenn Greenwald, who's one of the most unbiased journalists in my opinion, penned this. For the third time in less than 5 months, the U.S. Congress has summoned the CEOs of social media companies to appear before them with explicit intent to pressure and coerce them to censor more. The House of Energy and Commerce Committee will interrogate Jack Dorsey, Mark Zuckerberg, and Sundar Pichai at a hearing while the committee announced that it will focus on quote-unquote misinformation and disinformation plaguing online platforms. Okay, I'm obviously not a proponent of misinformation, but I'm also not a proponent of... See, it gets to be a slippery road. A slippery trail, like... Who gets to decide what misinformation is? Because many times, over and over again, we'll hear one story, and we think that's the real story, and then it keeps getting corrected. And then sometimes even 6 months later, something that was viewed as kind of like a fringe conspiracy ends up being true. Now, that's obviously not always the case, but sometimes it is. So if you start making really hard rules on what misinformation is, many times you can end up throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Do you know what I mean? Sure, you will prevent a lot of misinformation, but you will also squash the real truth from coming out at the same time on key issues. Okay? On key issues. So I think it's a very dangerous trajectory. Furthermore, I don't know how this is flying with anyone. I mean, these Congressional House folks made no secret that their ultimate goal of this hearing was to exert control over content. I don't care what party these Congress people are in. I don't want them exerting control over what we can share on social media. And do you think that won't extend to cryptocurrency if we let them? We know that almost everybody in Congress is lined by hedge funders, Citibank, Big Pharma, etc., etc. banks. Banks are not pro-crypto generally right now, if you haven't noticed. Citigroup and our Citadel is not pro-crypto, if you haven't noticed. They've been actively trying to stop it and harness it and overregulate it. Now, these are the same people that are lining most of the people's pockets in Congress. So if we allow them to censor our free speech and start micromanaging what we can say on social media more than they already have been, I certainly think it's not outside the realm of possibility that that would extend to cryptocurrency and decentralized currencies. So we really have to stay on top of this, guys. This is a very important issue. All right, that's enough of that one. Next story. You can now create your own NFT art featuring Elon Musk and Dogecoin on this website, reports Bazinga. Generated artworks can potentially be sold as NFTs, but what's more, even website itself is on sale. The website itself is on sale in a situation reminiscent of Mary Shoka Doll. The current owner of the website purchased it as an NFT to make things even more layered. Well, isn't that some Inception stuff right there? I'm confused already, and we're already in the first paragraph. So Beeple recently sold a piece titled The First 5,000 Days, as you guys know, for $69 million. And he offered that same amount to Musk for an NFT song. But Musk later changed his mind on it. So basically, this is a website that allows you to automatically kind of auto-generate Beeple-esque artwork based on images that you assign to it. It's like a generator. And the website's being sold as an NFT. This is wild, man. NFT and an NFT being sold as an NFT, that's being sold as an NFT. That's funny. That's funny. What do you guys think about that? I need to get over there. I would like to create a couple. Absolutely. Give me 1 minute, guys. I gotta take care of something. I'll be back in literally less than 60 seconds. Just hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, guys, if you feel like throwing a few bucks this way to support this channel, you can do so here. It worked. I have a partnership with Stream Elements. It works basically the same as like a super chat, and your donation and comment banners up on the screen. If you feel so inclined, we are at 198 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, and you want to help this channel break through that that 200 subscriber threshold. We're super close. We're right on the verge. Dogecoin Worldwide, welcome, my man. He is not a fan of NFTs. I get it. Like I get what you're saying, Dogecoin Worldwide. I have mixed feelings about NFTs. I think as far as art and music, it can be harnessed in some pretty positive ways. But I hear what you're saying. I personally will always have more of an affinity for actual physical art, physical, tangible, that I can touch art. But I think NFTs can be a heck of an investment if you play your cards right, especially for like flipping and things like that. All right, guys, next story. Who let the Doge out? Who did do that song, Who Let the Dogs Out? I think it was by the Baha Men. Early 90s, I want to say. 4X Live is making some extremely sunny, bright, big predictions for Dogecoin this year. They report from popular dog meme, Dogecoin uptrend momentum looks like it's ready to outshine even the most popular cryptos in the market, potentially. Their 2021 forecast goes on to say Dogecoin is up approximately 900% since January. And we predict this to continue through the second quarter. According to Trading Beast, Doge predictions hover around 6 cents in April, with a minimum price around 5 cents, with a maximum expected to reach 7.5 cents. In June, the price is expected to reach 7.5 cents and is expected to hover around 6. Similarly, we expect Dogecoin to reach 7.6 cents in July, with a minimum forecast of 5.5. Further forecasts, we expect Doge to trade at $6 cents at the beginning of July, and then increase to nearly 8 cents by the end of the summer. We expect this bull trend to continue through next December. And reach up till 10 cents and beyond then. Dogecoin is expected to stay strong and head towards $1, its first dollar mark at the beginning to mid 2022. So Forex Live is now predicting Dogecoin to hit $1 by mid 2022. Now it's forecast for 2023 and onwards. Dogecoin price is expected to be bullish on all through up 2025, mostly due to its popularity among users, and is expected to stay up around those levels. Dogecoin future puts the price at an average. Wow. At an average price. Wow. At an average price of $2.40 by 2027. At a minimum. That's what 4X Live says. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Doge Musk. Hello. Who else did I miss? I think that's all I missed for the new ones. Oh, Luis Flores, welcome. $1 tonight, someone says. That would be nice. That would be nice, guys. All right, next article. Next story, guys. Is SafeMoon better than Dogecoin? Asks SeekersTime.com. Albert Cogman. I wonder what Elon Musk thinks the subtitle says. He goes on to write, the cryptocurrency world has seen the entry of many cryptocurrencies and is boomed to popularity among ordinary as well as extraordinary people. SafeMoon and Dogecoin are the new two additions. The two new additions to the crypto market. SafeMoon was originally launched this month. It is a new project. On the other hand, Dogecoin was introduced at 2013 as a meme. SafeMoon was introduced just after taking inspiration from Dogecoin. The introduction of SafeMoon, following skyrocketing growth of Dogecoin, has raised a major question. Is SafeMoon better than Dogecoin? Well, SafeMoon has progressed more than Dogecoin in the past few weeks, so it is expected to surpass Dogecoin in the near future. Both cryptocurrencies are listed on CoinMarketCap, and they both have seen some growth. Albert Cogman, I appreciate your optimism about SafeMoon, but it's way too early to say that you think it's going to do better than Dogecoin. SafeMoon has a lot of potential, but the fact is it's still ranked like in orders of crypto popularity, and it's in like the 2000s, you guys. It's going to take a lot of grassroots momentum and a fair amount of dumb luck for SafeMoon to really come up. I'm just being real. But SafeMoon is showing some serious buzz. It is showing some serious buzz. Furthermore, if you do get on SafeMoon at this low of a level, you don't even need it to go that gangbusters in order to make a lot of money. Currently. Matthew says, I exist. Bro, I acknowledge you, man. I see you. I see you. Now, there seems to be a lot of debate going on within the Dogecoin community. Dogecoin community seems evenly split on SafeMoon. Half the people think it's crap, and the other half of the community is really excited, really bullish about it. And I get both sides on it. I made my first SafeMoon investment today. I did it in just 100 easy steps, guys. In just 100 easy steps. But I understand people's hesitance and skepticism towards it. But I made my first kind of modest investment, just kind of to see where it goes. I'm totally cool with losing the money I invested today. But I do think it's an interesting idea. I do think that SafeMoon's template, it could get real interesting. We'll just have to see. I have no predictions for SafeMoon. I just don't know. Latino Savage, people are so impatient with Doge, it's laughable. I know. Doge was a fraction of a penny in December, and they're already saying it's over. So we went from a fraction of 1 penny to 5.5 cents, and they're trying to say it's over? Get out of here. Give me a break. Next story. Kathy Wood says Bitcoin investors sitting on huge gains shouldn't transact with the coin until tax changes are implemented. Despite major companies like Tesla now allowing customers to pay in Bitcoin, Kathy Woods has advised cryptocurrency investors against using the cryptocurrency as payment. During a Thursday webcast hosted by SIBO, the ARK investment founder cautioned investors who made profits from Bitcoin's rally against transacting with their coin, saying they may have to face massive taxes. The IRS has something to say about this, she says. So if you have huge gains in your Bitcoin, I don't think I would bear much in the way of transactions until we maybe get some changes on the tax front, she says. Well, I think Miss Wood is very bright, and she's somebody I follow very closely. Kathy Wood, I do value her judgment, and I think she's right here. The IRS is really way overly taxing crypto transactions right now, and they're not treating it like any other currency. They're penalizing it way further as far as taxes go. So we really need to pressure our politicians to do the right thing and change the tax code so that when people start the more people start using crypto and Bitcoin in a retail space, they really need to bring down those taxes on those transactions. It's just not fair where it's at right now. So that really needs to be improved and fast. Latino Savage says Doge solves this problem. Well, in a lot of ways it does. In a lot of ways, this is what makes Doge a better coin than Bitcoin. It's a lot more accessible. It's meant to be used on a mass scale for everyday small transactions. Where Ethereum and Bitcoin, they really aren't. Now, Ethereum's they're supposed to roll out a new 2.0 version that's supposed to really lower those gas fees. And I predicted that Ethereum was going to go gangbusters by the end of this month. I don't know if that's the case anymore because they just announced basically that their new 2.0 rollout, which is supposed to dramatically bring down those gas fees, is now delayed, guys. And I don't know what it's delayed to. They need to get it together. I think Ethereum is at a very pivotal chapter right now, and they really need to get it together. Because if they don't step up and fix those gas fees soon, I'm afraid there might be a few other coins that will take their place on that. I mean, essentially, that's how Engine got legs. And from what I'm seeing on the trajectory on Engine's here to stay, I think, folks. I really do. I really do think Engine's here to stay. Let me catch up on the chat here. Yeah, another thing I don't like about what's going on with the SafeMoon thing, and I'm not talking smack about SafeMoon as a currency, and please understand I'm not talking, this isn't smack talking anyone that's super bullish on SafeMoon, because for all I know, SafeMoon could go all the way, you guys, and you guys could be SafeMoon millionaires. But what I'm saying is, what I don't like competing for the Doge attention. I think they need to work in tandem if they're going to go. I don't like people coming along saying, "Oh, SafeMoon's the new Dogecoin and Dogecoin's done." I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So. Jordan Vallis, the gas is terrible. How long is Chinese says, you guys are crazy. I have only 1 billion SafeMoon. Yeah, people still have mixed feelings on SafeMoon, and that's understandable. I mean, there's so many new coins out. I think it just makes people more defensive because the market's a bit overflooded right now. Yeah, it's a good point under Doge. All right, next story. Five coins you can add to your wallet today. This comes courtesy of Investment U. Cheap cryptocurrency, 5 coins you can add to your wallet today. When it comes to cheap cryptocurrency, there are a couple ways to look at it. Keep in mind, cheap is always subjective, and it goes on to name 5 of these coins, guys. And these 5 coins, they say are really good, cheap cryptocurrency additions to your wallet are Ethereum, Chainlink, EOS, Fusion, and SafeMoon. I don't consider Ethereum a cheap cryptocurrency. That's the only one I'm confused by. And Link is less cheap, but it's still, I guess, relatively cheap. But Ethereum's not cheap. Ethereum's about $1,700 a coin. So I don't know if that's not cheap in my world. I don't know about you guys. 1,700 coin ain't cheap in my world. But I do think Ethereum's still a really solid investment still. They just really need to tighten up their 2.0 like ASAP. I'll feel a lot better once they do that. Untold Story says you see a bunch of these YouTubers move away from Dogecoin recently to SafeMoon. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't like it either. I'm not anti SafeMoon. I just think they need to work in tandem. I don't think you should jump one to the other. I think that's silly. I don't know why people are thinking it's an ultimatum. Yeah, that ETH gas is crazy, you guys. It's crazy. Look at our Doge here. Our Doge is coming up almost to 5.4. What a comeback. Doge is kind of like has a lot of the same kind of like has the same general templating as SafeMoon, except I think SafeMoon seems to be like catching a lot more legs than Doge. For whatever reason, people that are super bullish on SafeMoon hate Doge, and vice versa. So, who knows? All right. Anyway, that's enough on that story. So, check out this article, you guys. Bernie Sanders changes his mind on space travel after Elon Musk builds him a fourth home on Mars. Of course, this isn't a true story. It's a parody on the Babylon Bee. Mars. Bernie Sanders recently attacked Elon Musk for wanting to spread man's enlightened consciousness souls among the stars. Well, Elon admitted he might have been high when he wrote that tweet. He extended an olive branch to the Vermont senator, offering to build him a fourth house on Mars. Sanders quickly reversed positions on space travel, saying colonizing Mars is absolutely essential and an important part of fighting for equality here on Earth. He walked back to his comments, calling Elon Musk a greedy, self-centered man for having so much money and wanting to waste it all in weird tunnels and sending cars to space and researching dank memes. Space travel actually is fantastic, Sanders said, as Musk gave him a tour of the modest 3-story bungalow in space. We must continue to explore the stars if we are going to end capitalism and implement socialism throughout the galaxy. Elon Musk is not such a bad guy after all. Yes, he's a billionaire, but it's really the trillionaires who are the problem. This article is written so brilliantly. Oh, that's funny. I love the Babylon Bee. I love the Babylon Bee. And my final story for the night is Elon Musk. Well, not the final, but I'm getting towards the end of the news. Elon Musk tweets that Tesla could become the biggest company surpassing Apple. CNBC reports Tesla CEO Elon Musk tweeted early Friday morning that I think there's probably a 0% chance Tesla could become the biggest company. And if you saw the way he wrote it, it was subversive. And he added probably, and someone asked when, and he said probably within a few months. And then he quickly backtracked and deleted that tweet. You know what I think, guys? I think Elon not only purposely tweeted that out, and then he knew what he was going to do. He knew that he might get in trouble for that tweet, So he tweeted it out so enough people could see it, and then he could delete it. And then he could have plausible deniability because he deleted it. That's what I think Elon did. What do you guys think? Hey guys, just try to get along in the chat, please. I know inevitably we're going to have a few different opinions on things. Just try to be groovy. Let's try to be groovy. But I think Elon did that on purpose, absolutely. And Kathy Woods thinks that Tesla stock is going to go up to $3,000 within like a year or a year and a half. Seems like pretty crazy, but I think it's possible. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't official financial advice. But if you can budget just one share of Tesla right now, well, it's still in the 600s, probably not a bad idea. You might want to wait for it just to have its next big slump day and get in there and scoop up a share. If you got more money to spare, scoop up a few shares. I think Tesla is one of the safer bets on the stock market. Matt is dropping the ball. How? So I do think it's possible that Tesla gets up to 3,000, guys. I do. I think that's a probability. And I even think that Tesla, even at in the $600 range, is a good value. For sure. Fox Business reports Elon Musk, Miami mayor, plot high-speed tunnel plans for the city. So, more than any other city in the nation, Miami is really taking the bull by the horns on crypto and really positioned itself to be the crypto epicenter of the country. And the mayor of Miami just tweeted this out today. I had the opportunity to visit Boring Company tunnels in Las Vegas. After seeing the innovative and outstanding work of Elon Musk and his team have done, I can't wait to see what we can do for Miami. This will revolutionize the modern day transit-oriented lifestyle city of our city. This is great. This is going to be really cool. Sounds like Miami's the place to be these days, guys. Fun in the sun. The crypto epicenter of the United States. High-speed underground Elon tunnels. Of course, no shortage of bikini-clad ladies, if that's your thing. Scott says, I completely agree. This might be the end of the Tesla slump going into Monday. Tesla is a very attractive investment, even short term at this point. I agree with that, Scott. And I think now is a pretty decent time to buy, because I think in a week from now, I think in even a week you might look back and see that right now is a pretty good value. Is Matt Wallace in chat? Is Final Stand in here and I didn't even see him? Oh, there he is. What's up, Matt? Awesome. Thanks for coming by, dude. Appreciate it. Matt, Matt's live stream tonight was absolutely on fire. I've never seen anything like it. The donos were out of control. It was super chat central. How are you feeling, Matt? You must be pretty elated after that one. I was watching as much as I could before I went live here. And it was absolutely super chat central. It was the wildest live stream I'd ever seen in that regard. Oh, right on. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. I'm going to pin that. Listen to Matt Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Matt, that was crazy, bro. It was like, you guys, the super chats on final stand tonight, it was like non-stop barrage of like $20, $50, hundo, 50, 20, 50. Well deserved though, Matt. Well deserved. I was really happy for you. It was great to see. It was great to see. So, yeah, it looks like Miami is the place to be, guys. The mayor of Miami told Fox Business the underground tunnel would be built in far less expensive and hopefully an ecologically safe way. The project would stretch from the city's Brickell Financial District to the far north as Little Haiti, the Miami World Center, 10-block city development under construction, among the tunnel's series of stops. When completed, Miami World Center will feature 11 skyscrapers, several hotels, the new Miami Convention Center, retail stores, restaurants, and the new Brightline high-speed rail Miami Central Terminal. Holy development. Holy development. It looks like the current mayor of Miami is currently restructuring it into the Jetsons. It's going to be a giant Jetson city. We all love Final Stand here. Final Stand says that don't drink and do drugs, never have, never will. That's so funny because I'm the same way, Matt. I don't even drink. I don't drink or do drugs. I'm not judgmental against people that do. I'm just saying. I ticked this one kid off on Twitter one day, and ever since then, he's been coming in my live streams religiously every day and giving me 3 thumbs down of 3 different accounts. I gotta appreciate the tenacity, the dedication. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. So after Dogecoin, Elon Musk now teases DeFi proponents. Writes CryptoPotato.com. I gotta admit, not the most credible sounding news source. This is my first time citing an article from CryptoPotato.com. But nevertheless, it's a pretty solid article. It just goes on to explain, Elon Musk continues to tease crypto aficionados after numerous tweets about the meme coin, Dogecoin. The CEO of Tesla has his sight on decentralized finance. Elon Musk is undoubtedly one of the most interesting people involved in cryptocurrencies. Now Musk seems to be setting his sight on decentralized finance. In a tweet fired just yesterday, he teased proponents saying, "Don't defy DeFi." Well, it remains unknown whether he meant something by it or just finds the wordplay interesting. It does show that he's aware of the relatively nascent field of decentralized finance. What do you guys think of that? What do you think? What do you think Elon was signaling to? I know all the safe moon heads think he's it was a direct shot reference to SafeMoon. Maybe. To me, that seems like a long shot. I don't think SafeMoon has built up enough of a community yet for Elon to be throwing Twitter hints and nods to, but maybe. Maybe. I think SafeMoon's got potential. The template I find really fascinating. How you penalize the sellers and you reward the holders with interest. Very interesting. Very interesting. But I just don't know where it goes. The good news is you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a ton of Mooncoin right now. So if it does go parabolic, you will be sitting pretty nice. But then again, it's like, I forget what it's MoonSafe's exact ranking right now is, but I think it's around 2,000 or something like that. It's got a long ways to go. Doge Musk says maybe one day I'll be as popular as Matt. Fat chance, Doge Musk. Hey, Doge Musk, come on, man, quit. Yeah, you can't throw shade at Final Stand, man. That's my friend. That's my friend, dude. Anyway, so I don't know what Elon was talking about with DeFi. I don't know if he was signaling to a particular coin or just or not. I don't know. The good news is if you invest in SafeMoon now, if you even throw like $200 there, if you even throw $200 at SafeMoon and it goes parabolic, you will certainly get the last laugh. And that's basically what I did today. I threw a small investment to SafeMoon today. Like I said, I made my first SafeMoon investment today in 100 easy steps. It was so funny, the process. I'm like, now you gotta do this, now you gotta do that, now you gotta buy this coin, and you gotta transfer it over here, now you gotta go through Pancake something, and you gotta make a pancake. Put the pancake on your head, make 2 eye holes in the pancake, throw it over your face. Say SafeMoon 3 times. Stomp your feet 4 times. Do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. Call your bank and verify that this charge is going to be okay. Dogecoin Worldwide says, I'm cashing out my kid's college fund and all going all the SafeMoon. Matt, do you remember Dogecoin Worldwide? It was you, Matt Wallace, and Dogecoin Worldwide that basically patrolled Corinne. And then Elon responded. I was live on the air when that transpired, and I was like laugh crying. I was cry laughing. The Doge looking real nice, guys. The trajectory's been really good since I've got on the air. We passed the 5-4 mark. And from what I can see, the buys are outnumbering the sells. And Yeah, pretty good. So overall, guys, the great day for the market. The market did a lot better today than I anticipated. Last night when I was talking to you guys, I said for the most part, I was anticipating the same sort of day today as that we had on the market yesterday, meaning I thought everything was going to be slumping pretty heavy, but fortunately I was wrong and the market did a lot better than I anticipated. Let me share some good news with you guys. CKB Nervos Network. You guys know I've been a fan of CKB for a while. Up 27% today and still rising. CKB up 27% today and still rising. ENJ up another 6% today. And yesterday, ENJ was up 12%. Mana up 7% today, guys, and still rising. In fact, Mana is rising right now. OMG Network coin, that's one of my smaller investment coins, at 6%, up 6% today. Ethereum up another 5% today. And the big one for today, guys, is VGX, Voyager token. Y'all know I love my Voyager token. VGX is the currency that I'm most bullish on aside from Doge. And that is up a whopping 19% today. VGX is up a whopping 19% today. And I said a couple days ago, between yesterday and the day before, I said, now's a great time, great values to get in on VGX, great values. And I sincerely think it's probable, very probable that VGX, we see right now, so to give you some perspective, VGX coin is riding at about $5.40. Up almost 20% from yesterday. And I think VGX is going to get between $35 and $50 within 12 months. Within a 12-month cycle. And I feel pretty certain about that. Nothing's ever for sure, but with Voyager expanding into Europe and into Canada within a matter of months, and then expanding through most of Asia in 2022. And considering that Voyager has expanded 500% in the last couple months as far as new users, come on, you gotta admit that's pretty good. So, I'm not sure if Matt's still here or not, but I think Doge Musk got upset and left, maybe. I don't know if Doge Musk, if you're still here. But, I mean, dude, I got nothing personally against you or anything. But, I mean, you got to understand, you put me in a precarious situation when Final Stand, who's like a good friend of mine, comes in the room to support me. And then you just flood the chat by talking smack about him. Like, what do you expect me to do, man? Like, Matt's my homie, dude. Like, what do you expect me to do with that? What do you expect me to do with that, man? You know? That being said, you're still always welcome here. Like, I don't hate you or anything. I just, I defend my friends, you know? So, you're always welcome back. But you know, don't hate me because I defended my friend. So, you can't please them all. Johnny Ibarra, there you are. I was wondering if you're going to come through. Wonder if you're going to come through. Guys, so I'm going to try something new tonight, actually. I'm going to close this down. What I'm going to try to start doing is after I get through all the kind of news coverage and stuff like that, I think I'm going to keep those anyway. We're just going to play around with it. Keep those as like separate uploads. And then in about 20 minutes or so, I'm going to come back on air as just like a live kind of Doge After Dark late stream, and like kind of like a Market Watch hangout. And so I'm going to try doing like a Market Watch hangout like separately from the episode and see how that works, if that makes sense. So I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to close this episode out, and then I'm going to open up a new stream for just like the Doge After Dark for anybody that wants to hang out with me and just watch the markets and listen to music and talk about whatever. So you're more than welcome to do that, okay? Sound good, guys? That's when the ladies will come out to dance. Lee Scratch Snatch. Some of your guys' usernames. I swear. Yeah, no, that is a good suggestion, Celeste. And I actually uploaded my first show clip today. And it's absolutely hilarious. I would highly recommend checking that out in the meantime until I get the Doge After Dark Hangout stream up. Legion of Boom would be cool if you could put your newscast episodes in podcast form. I'm working on that, actually. I agree with you. All right, guys. So anybody who wants to hang out with me, just watch for me in about 15 or 20 minutes. I'll put a new stream up just for us to hang out and do Doge After Dark on Market Watch, okay? Thanks so much.